You had 30 seconds to introduce yourself, and that is a challenge, okay? I've tried this myself. It's not that easy. But we're going to do that. We're going to go around the room, have each of you introduce yourselves for 30 seconds, and you only get 30 seconds. Now, my colleague Dana has a bell. It's just coming out there. I am the CEO of Great Capes Consulting, which is my own professional training, speaking, and consulting firm. There's been a LinkedIn surge in the last 2 months that is really, really impressive. Intelligence gathering and collaboration. You know, you may want to be scoping out who your competition is in another organization, because that can be very helpful for you too. Fast is often better than accurate. And if I ask a question, does anyone want to start a new venture in the New York City area in social media? I will suddenly get all these really highly qualified people coming and screaming answers back at me. And so I'm connected to 17 million people at the 3rd level. Okay? I have about 7,000 connections that I'm directly connected to. They're connected to people who are connected to other people. Bigger is better. You can collaborate a lot more than you used to be able to and still win. I did an extensive survey of over 500 LinkedIn users worldwide. 89% of people said that social networking will become more important in their organizations in the future. I want to take a quick spin through a couple of the main social networks and how you can use them as a competitive intelligence gathering tool and how you can use them as a collaboration tool. What you may want to do is executive profiling. I'm either looking to build a dream team, or I'm going to be interviewed by somebody, or else I have a competitor and I want to know more about them. So I can look at where they went to school, where they worked, what their average tenure has been at every job they've had. I can look at the way they behave on Q&A. Are they hot-headed? Do they tend to shoot from the lip? Or are they calm, collected, cool? You can learn a lot about a person by doing executive profiling through LinkedIn. It's very huge too for high-level sales. For example, if I want to sell to a CEO, I'll absolutely profile them on LinkedIn, no question. Look at their behaviors, look at their backgrounds, look at how they act, how they think, what their hobbies are, because that preps me to listen for the right signals. If I want to, if I'm going in and I find out I'm meeting somebody and we both happen to be sailors, fantastic. I can be on the alert, I can see the picture of the boat, I can be ready with all those signals already in mind. So it's a good sales tool as well. A stranger will help you more than your mother. Okay? It's hilarious, but it's been shown time and time again that somebody who is not that invested in you will actually make more opportunities for you than somebody who is closely connected to you. Because someone who's closely connected, the risks are greater. Whereas if somebody I meet today, and we may meet very briefly, and you want to meet so-and-so, I can connect you to, and you know, I'm not that connected to so-and-so, and I'm not that connected to you at this point. It's easy for me to put you two together, because if you're angry at me and you're angry at me, life goes on. So that's kind of the strength of weak ties. As competitors, okay, so-and-so will suddenly say on their Facebook status, well, I'm hopping a plane to Philadelphia because I got an interview with company ABC. Well, that is really interesting to know. Okay, because you know, I'm thinking of doing something with company ABC, and if you're going over there, that's relevant intelligence to me. In collaboration, a lot of people are now, I think, more seeing Facebook as more of a business relevant tool. I would be one of them. What I sell really is who I am. It's my ability to think about things, to learn about things, and to relate them in ways that people can understand. Twitter annoys me. The people I don't like to follow are the people that are constantly spitting out narcissistic, self-serving drivel all day, all night, 30 times an hour. Not useful. It's about anything that anybody wants to know about, and it's a collection of thousands and hundreds of thousands of experts that come together and help each other solve problems. I like the way that person thinks. I like their background. I like the way they approach problems. I like their answers to specific things here. I'm going to approach them and see if they want to be a business partner. I talked about Q&A. It's a huge resource, and I ask, my call to action today is that you get on LinkedIn, look at what's being talked about in the Q&A, And when you feel ready, ask a question, answer a question. That I've asked 30 questions, I've answered probably 1,000. And that for me is the right ratio. I've been able to write a collaborative book with 8 people that I met via a LinkedIn question, which is fantastic. I mean, the book was from conception to being on Amazon in 2 months, because 8 people identified themselves and said, let's make a book, and they did, and we got it published, and it was out in the market 2 months later. I want to get you to do your 30-second intros.